Recording in progress. Look at this, Ian. It's a Michael Schenker shirt. Look at
Yeah. What a fag.
it says right here, 50th anniversary of UFO.
It says fag.
And guess what? I went to this fag fest yesterday.
Oh, was that yesterday? Who was singing?
I don't know the guy, but he kind of looks like the dude from Accept, that Michael Trujillo guy. He kind of looks like him. Sang great. The band, all he did was UFO, and it was fucking amazing. I mean, for me, because I have horrible taste in music. That guy was doing that fucking those guitar solos just like the records. And the thing about Michael Schenker's playing, it's like to me, because I have no taste in music, it's fucking magic. Those notes he hits and the ripping he does. And it wasn't only him ripping, he had this other guy that's been with Michael Schenker for years ripping as well. Real tight band. The bass player was good. He did like a bass solo, and the drummer did a drum solo that wasn't too long. They were like maybe a minute and some change each, and it was awesome. And but I even saw another show, and I'll talk about that after I introduce myself. Now that we won't have to talk about the shitty Michael Schenker show anymore, I am
Uh,
fucking with me is
oh, yeah. The Ayatollah alcoholic, Ian Wadley. What's up? I'm What's in the baby. What's going
well,
on?
yeah. I'll tell you, the other show I saw was also very mind blowing that I haven't seen. Believe it or not, I haven't seen a crowd response at this show since Van Halen with Dave in the '80s.
Oh, God. Now I'm, what's going on? What happened?
You want to know who I saw that had the best
Who,
response since the '80s? I saw Van Halen,
who'd you see?
Bruce Dickinson.
Really?
Dude, the guy was fuck. I'm a big fan of his last four solo albums. So,
Right.
that was just those songs, but he threw in Flash of the Blade.
Yeah. Oh, he played that when you saw him?
Yeah, he started by saying, "Yo, we got to do an Iron Maiden song," and we were talking about doing Revelations, and then everybody's like, "Oh shit!" And then he sang the first lines of Revelation, and it's
Which I mean, so everybody knows you're a fag. You don't like Revelations, you
true.
know?
I like Michael Schenker. That explains. I
Right.
Let me tell you something. I don't hate Revelation. I don't think it's a bad song. It's the real rare song with me that I liked more in the past. And then I just kind of grew tired of it. And that happens to you way more with way more songs than it does to me. You know?
Right. But nobody gives a shit. But you were happy when he played fucking Flash of the Blade, right?
What he did was he sang the two lines of Revelations, and then he goes, "We ain't doing that." And then right when he said, "We ain't doing that," down, 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 the riff came in. Oh, man. That's a song they've never played. Maiden's
I
never.
know. And I love it because that's like an Eddie Van Halen kind of riff for Maiden. It's like that. Oh, fucking love it.
And I got to tell you, this was the most mind blowing thing is that, even the solo song, number one, the place was packed. I got lucky because I got there very early and I went upstairs against the railing. Where if you don't get against the railing, you got to go down in the pit. And if you go down in the pit, you got to stay. You're squashed with people. You know what I mean? So I got there early and I'm against the railing with my friend Chris Biggs, and I couldn't believe the response. The crowd. It was like I think that whole crowd was South American. That's the only thing I can understand because Florida crowds are gay like me. I go to Michael Schenker, but the thing is that they knew the words, and there's certain parts of the song that has the whoa woes and you know how I hate whoa woes, but
Yeah.
I love whoa-woes when it's done by a crowd and the record itself doesn't have whoa-woes, but they're doing the whoa-woes to the riffs. You know what I mean? And that's what they were doing.
Kinda.
And Bruce doing the, hey, hey, fucking, I never seen that shit since Van Halen. The crowd, every motherfucker there was going ape shit. And
Nice.
and I I'm telling you, man, that when I came home the next day, I saw at least 30 people on Facebook posting pictures. I didn't see them at the show. I didn't see anybody at the show except for the my good friend Chris Briggs, and then Paolo from Midnight Spell, and the great Charlie Hill. Now, Charlie Hill texts me while I'm at the show. Hey, are you going to Bruce Dickinson? I'm like, dude, I'm already here. And he's like, and I told him I'm up in the left side. And he's like, I'm in the pit. And I said, yeah, I can't go in the pit. I'm too old for that shit. And he's like, I can't go in the pit either, but this is the only place I can see it. So Charlie saw it. Charlie was there. Daniela wasn't there. And dude, it was a spectacle. I would never imagine that a crowd response would be as crazy as the Van Halen of the 80s that was out of control. I still say Van Halen was more out of control because it was bigger. It was an arena. Where Bruce played, it was Revolution. It's a big size club with 2 stories. Iron Maiden, I saw there play on the X Factor, and Bruce had more people there last night than Iron Maiden. Because when Iron Maiden played there, you got to remember, Metal's Dead, 96. The upper section was empty. It was all downstairs. Where Bruce, man, the whole fucking thing was just beyond packed with, I don't know.
Nice.
I just can't get over the crowd response. It was fucking crazy. And Bruce Dickinson, he's used to that shit. Like he plays stadiums but man, it genuinely looked like he was like, wow. And he even made a comment like, man, look at all the people here. Because it was jammed with people. And goddamn, I glad. And when it was first announced, I was like, maybe I'll go. Then I heard the Mandrake Project, his last album. I was like, fuck, I got to go to this. Because that album smokes.
Good shit.
He did a fair amount of that. He didn't do the first 2 songs, which was kind of weird, but it's not a complaint of mine. The only complaint of mine, he did a couple of Balls of Picasso songs I could have done without. He has to do Tears of the Dragon. That's expected. But they did 2 other ones. I was like, you could have thrown in one of those 2 songs that opened Mandrake Project. Or, there was stuff he opened with Accident of Birth, the song.
He should have done Tattoo Millionaire. I love that shit.
Thank God he didn't do not one song off that album.
Ah, terrible.
Terrible. Look, and I found out after the show, the reason he didn't play nothing from Tattooed Millionaire, because he said, look, the songs on Tattooed Millionaire are so good. I'm not gonna perform that shit to some asshole up there that's gonna go see Michael Schenker in a couple days. We're not doing no Tattooed Millionaire song because that dude does not deserve respect.
Makes sense. Yeah. Why play Born in '58 for you?
Oh God! Funny thing, Ian. I haven't heard that album since it came out. I remember when it came out. I didn't buy it, but I had a friend.
I bought it.
Well, I
got
had a friend get me a cassette of it. And I hated it, and I never heard it since. And then I don't know, maybe it was maybe 2 weeks ago, or maybe 1 week ago. I got a track by track donation for that album against something else. So I went and listened to it again. It was worse than I remember. But
Born in a mining town in '58.
But I will
when lots of other people used to masturbate. Good stuff, man.
Well, it's a shitty album, but there was an album that I put it against. I can't remember because I have bad. Check out my channel, Almost Human. I just put it up like a few days ago. It went against an album that album lost. So that album's really shitty.
Wow.
The Tattoo Millionaire one. I,
Wow.
I can't remember. It might have been Hysteria, I'm thinking, or something.
Oh. Oh, hey, that reminds me. Before I forget, because I drink a lot, and we've talked about this. I said for my birthday, and this was like years ago. I said I want a track by track for my birthday. You're like, no problem.
Yeah.
I I found a perfect track by track for my birthday, and you can do it whenever the fuck you want.
When's your birthday?
But May 11th.
You know
So
what? I can do it tomorrow and schedule it on my channel for May 11th.
right. Well, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Wait, let me write it down so I can do
All
it.
right.
I ain't
All
gonna.
right.
I'm not gonna look at this program again. Fuck that.
Exactly.
I do not.
Exactly.
I don't watch it. I add music to it without watching it. All right, let me write it down. I got a lot of donations, by the way, so
Uh,
I'll take my sweet ass time with yours.
oh yeah. No, but no, I get it because your fucking track by tracks are phenomenal. Here we go.
All right.
The album we're talking about today, Dio's Strange Highways.
Oh, okay. I will do it, but you know what sucks about that is
What's
that
that?
the Black Sabbath Sunday track by track. I'll still put it up for your birthday if it doesn't
Oh
fall.
no! Well, wait a minute. It gets even better. It gets even better. Dio Strange Highways versus Black Sabbath Cross Purposes.
Oh yeah, that is good. So
There
there,
you go. So you can use that for like a Dio Wednesday or a Sabbath fucking Sunday.
no,
You know?
no. Wednesdays are for oh my God, Kiss.
Yeah, fag. All
No,
right.
all right, got it. Got it. Oh, what's your birthday again?
May 11th.
May 11th. All right, I will do it. I'll upload it. It'll be there. And I'll even say, hey, it's coming on your birthday, dude. May 11th, a long ass time from now.
No, because I even said something like earlier. I was like, oh, I've got like this weird mixture of like, this band and that band. And you're like, dude, you're like, those suck. It like sucks when you like stuff that doesn't mix or match, as Mark Allen Taylor would say, apples and oranges. You're like, those aren't that good. But I'm like, no, that's a great one. Fucking Cross Purposes versus fucking whatever Dio album we're talking about today.
They pretty much are the kind of like the Boxers because those are the two albums they released after Dio left.
Right. So I'm like, oh, that's a great one. So whenever you put that out, for my birthday, it'd be fucking fantastic.
Hopefully it has the same amount of tracks.
They do. I looked it up. 11. They both have 11 tracks.
Perfect. There you go.
Because I didn't want to be one of those like, oh, we'll add the bonus track and the Japanese remix on this. No, they both have 11 tracks.
Look. They may sound stupid, but they're awesome for donating.
No, I mean, fuck it. If you pay, you pay. Pay this motherfucker. God damn it. He works hard for his money. You better treat him right. God damn it.
I do. You know what? I put in a lot of hours with all the donations.
No.
I don't remember the last. Oh, actually, like this is from the fans of my channel, just so you know. Actually, like a month ago, I made like 6 or 7 track by tracks I picked, and I have yet to put one up because of the donations. But I picked them because there'll be a day where there won't be a donation. It happens, and I'll have something to fill in, So yeah, I got like 5 or 6 that haven't been put up yet that I did months ago. And just today, man, there's this dude called Joseph Manella. My God, that guy donates like crazy, and it's always awesome shit. Like one, I when he sends me, I can look forward to it. Like one he sent me that I haven't done yet, that I will do. He wants me to do a track by track album battle of Technical XC versus Technical XC, the what's his name mix.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, what an idiot! But thanks for your money.
No,
Uh,
idiot. I like that. I'm gonna look forward to doing that one.
no, I mean that's great, but evidently, I mean, come on, anybody with ears, the Steve Wilson mix is better.
Uh,
Uh,
uh, uh, uh, uh, wait till you see my.
well, then you're just retarded.
Look.
But I love you.
No, wait. I'm gonna have to listen to get again and make sure. But I remember one song on there that I was like, oh, they stuff that was originally in the mix, different instruments and shit, harmonica. If you're a Black Sabbath fan, you know what song I'm talking about.
Well, yeah, but I mean, there's one song that like they didn't even remix because like you can't polish a turd. You know, every song is remixed except for one on that. You
But
know.
one originally had harmonica. They took it out, and the song is awesome without it. And on this new version, the harmonica came back in. I'm like, this sucks. So I can tell you one at least. I'll pick the original, but who knows, man? Oh, I have one that I can pick on Steve Wilson. I can think now that I like better than the original. So 1-on-1 so far in my memory bank.
Well, well,
I want to tell you what I just did. Like I don't know, not even an hour ago. I was curious, man. I know you're the numbers guy, but I was curious.
yeah.
I said, let me go check how many numbers our last episode did. And I went to look, and combining YouTube and Podbean together, it's over 1,600 downloads or views.
For our show?
The last one, the Alice Cooper, did
Oh, nice. Nice.
600. I'm telling you, man.
Well, that's the thing. It's the modern age, man. You gotta mix and match. You gotta add the shit together because some people love the fucking visual and some love the audio.
There
You
was one
know,
guy. There was one guy that left a comment. And I don't know if you saw it. He watched the video and the audio because on the video he left a comment going, "Dude, I love how you added echoes from Pink Floyd on the last episode." I put the whole goddamn song, that 20-minute tune. I put it under us, And the guy said, and this is the YouTube video that has no music. Him leaving a comment like that.
that's awesome, man. It is. There's so much different shit going on, man. It's the fucking Rock and Metal Combat podcast, man. It's
Still kicking ass. We're getting the numbers that we used to do before. And as I said, fuck new fans. I love the people that listen.
yeah, fuck new fans, man. Fuck new fans up the ass.
I love the people, our dedicated fans that follow us, and also I want to thank all the haters that keep listening to us.
Oh, I love those motherfuckers. Like fuck you and fuck Palestine. Kiss my ass. Fuck y'all. Ralph didn't say shit. He's taking a drink.
No, I don't take sides with the Palestine and the Germans.
Yeah, no, and that's great though, man. That helps the fucking
I don't have no
the,
problem
the YouTube algorithm.
I don't have no problem with the Palestine, and I don't have no problem with the Germans. What's between them is between them.
There you go. Fuck them, but fuck. What's the other guy's name? Who's the other guy who used to be on the show?
What show?
Oh, Terrence. Yeah, fuck him.
Oh, come on. Why do you have to do that, dude?
Ah, there we go. All right. So anyway, let's go. Oh, hold on. I got something fucking awesome. Something we ain't had in a coon's age, if you will. We got an iTunes review.
Oh.
Yeah. Here we go. Hold on. Most recent. Let me go to this shit.
Is it the same guy?
What's that?
Is it the same guy leaving the comments?
No. This is new. This is a 5-star review from Tor. entitled "Highly Offensive" or "Hilariously Offensive." There, I'm sorry, hilariously offensive. He says, and I quote, um, "As a filthy something rocker metal." Hold on, God damn it. Let me click on this. All right. Anyway, hilariously offensive. As a filthy something rocker metal heard Ralph and Ian speak my language. The banter between the informative, hilarious, and offensive, woke free, zero filter. They simply speak their minds. All hail America's podcast. Oh yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
I probably, whatever. I mean, he doesn't speak the English so well, but neither do I, you know. But it's an iTunes, it's a 5-star iTunes review, you know.
Can't believe we got an iTunes review, and even more shocking, I can't believe you went looking for an iTunes review.
I know. I still, well, because I'm waiting for an update because, like, the last horrible, you know, the last one was who's the guy with the horror wife?
Andrew Jacobs.
Yeah. That was the last one. So I'm like always checking, like, hey, you know. But hey, we had a new one. So, but here we go. This is one. Oh my God, I've been so wanting to do this fucking episode, and it sucks because I had a doctor's appointment. My wife got COVID. You had a Who concert. We had all this shit get in the way, you know. And now we're doing it again. What are you looking at? What record you
I'm
got
trying to
there?
pick out my Strange Highways vinyl from the box set.
Ah, oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, is it 180 gram?
Yeah,
Nice.
I got both the Dio box sets. This one is Holy Diver up to Strange Highways, and then this one here is Angry Machines up to Master of the Moon. The rest of his stuff.
Oh, Angry Machines. What a shitty album.
Oh, I love that album.
Oh,
I love that album.
oh.
Magic is the one I got a problem with.
See, I would take Magic any day. Angry Machines is fucking. That is like fucking. That's like fucking Crazy Nights bad, dude. That shit's terrible.
Well,
Terrible.
there you go.
To me. To me.
I can't believe I'm not a Crazy Nights fan.
To me. I mean that's one of those, oh man. I mean seriously, I think that has to be the worst fucking album with the name Dio attached to it. And I've listened to all the Dio albums. But man, Angry Machines, holy fuck, is that bad? But that's not what we're here to talk about. But we're not even getting into this album yet. We got to get into the news, huh? We got to see what's going on here.
Right on.
So what's going on with the fucking news here? All right, let me see. Let me do a refresh and make sure I didn't miss any stories. What's going on? No, I don't give a shit about any of this. Don't give a shit about it. Dave Grohl is to be honored for his community volunteer work, which is amazing because this guy, you know, a lot of people, they just give babies to their wives. This guy, he's gave babies to like random whores. You know, that's awesome. You know, not nitpicking. He's not keeping it within his marriage. He's spreading it outside, letting it go. What do you think?
He's so metal.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna make an album with King Diamond and Tom G. Warrior and Cronus and Lemmy because I'm metal now. Fucking poser. Fuck him. I don't care. I don't care. I'm glad he got busted though. That I'm glad.
Yeah.
He come out and let the world know. I'm a. You know what? You all think and they label him the nicest guy in rock. He's been called
Right.
Drive Rock for decades. The nicest guy in rock. Then that happens, and I was like, you know what? I'm not surprised because he's a poser, and posers act that way.
Yeah, fuck him. The drummer from Sodom died.
Yeah,
Atomic stuff. Talk about this. I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Sodom to me is the best of the German thrash bands. Agent Orange, that. I believe they got. Let me grab it. I believe they have a new one, but man, let me see if I can find it here. The one they released, I found it already. Look, I found it. This album is called Genesis. This is the Sodom. I believe they have a new one out now that I got to look into. This album blew my freaking mind. There's one band that I don't think ever released a bad album. Sodom rules, and yeah, it's sad to hear their drummer died. But my God, I did get to meet Angel Ripper once, and that was when he was going into the 70 Tons of Metal cruise. I wasn't on the cruise, but I went early to meet the bands while they were walking in the ship, and he was one of the main guys I wanted to meet. Total killer dude, fucking nice guy, And yeah, sad to hear the passing of the drummer, and I put this band above Creator and Destruction and Tankard. This is my favorite of the, what do they call it? The Titanium Four or some shit like that. The big four in Germany, if you ask me. This album, Genesis X1X, is it's a keeper. What the fuck is Ian doing in there, man? Anyway, hey, while Ian's gone, dude, Michael Schenker played all the killer. Man, every song I wanted to hear from UFO, my favorite UFO songs, he played them all. It would have been nice if he added Pack It Up and Go. That would have been the only thing that would have made it a little better, but everything else played was, I loved it. All right, Ian. So what's up
All
with
right.
fuck David Grohl? What else is in the news?
Oh my God. Max Cavalera talks inspiration for Soulfly's upcoming Chimera album. It's that ready to battle kind of feeling. I don't know. I heard the new Soulfly song. It was fucking horrible. Did you hear it?
No, but they're horrible anyway.
Oh, no. This one was like extra fucking like new metal fucking like trash. It was fucking horrible. Like, okay. I know you're like, fuck, anything after blah, blah, blah.
No,
Um,
man, after a rise, I don't give a fuck.
no, that's what I'm saying though, man. But like, I can get like the first couple like Soulfly albums, and you're like, oh, fuck this new metal shit. But to me, like, I kept listening to it. So like, Soulfly started getting like really good. Like fucking okay, this is like some thrash shit. This isn't like new metal shit. This is like really good. And then I heard the new one, and I'm like, it's fucking trash, dude. It's fucking trash, fucking new metal crap. And like everybody in the band is a Cavalera, so they're all like paid indentured servants, and that's the thing. Like if like all the people who've left fucking Soulfly, like you had Mark Rizzo, who's an amazing guitar player, and he's gone now because this guy doesn't pay, and now he's like, oh, this is my kid and my stepkid, and this is, blah, blah, blah. It's fucking terrible, man. It's fucking and it sucks, man. Because I love Max, I love Sepultura, I love Soulfly. I want to hear some good shit. It's fucking terrible. My opinion. My opinion. Okay, now an opinion I fucking share. ex-Wasp guitarist Chris Holmes says Eddie Van Halen smokes Randy Rhoads. He talks about growing up in Southern California at that time. He's like, yeah. He goes, Van Halen was fucking cool as fuck. He goes, Quiet Riot was wearing polka dots and fucking all this stupid shit and, all this shit, and he's like all pro fucking, Van Halen. I get it, dude. I get it. I love Randy Rhoads. Randy Rhoads fucking amazing. But you put him up against fucking Eddie Van Halen, he loses every fucking day, with his little fucking polka dots and his little shit. Eddie Van Halen, 10 times better than Randy Rhoads. All respect due to Randy Rhoads. What do you think?
Well, Eddie is my favorite guitar player of all time.
So okay, he wins right away. Yeah. All right, Eddie Van Halen's better than Randy Rhoads.
Yes. But, as Mark says, apples and oranges, they are two different players. But let me explain something. Randy Rhoads is my second favorite. But if you're going to compare Van Halen to Randy Rhoads' era Quiet Riot, give me a break. Not too long ago, somebody, I think it was Joseph Manella, asked me to do a track-by-track of Quiet Riot 1 versus Quiet Riot 2, the two Japanese albums.
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, I didn't see it, but I saw it.
Oh, my God. I mean, it was worse than I remembered. I bought Quiet Riot 2 in 1996 when I was in New York to see, oh, my God, Kiss on the 96 reunion in Madison Square Garden. We went to a very popular record store at the time called Bleecker Bob's, and they had Quiet Riot 2 there for $25 in 1996. And I knew it was a horrible album because I did have it on cassette. I bought it anyway. I said, fuck it. And then they reissued both albums. And the first one was impossible to find anywhere. Two you could see here and there. Like my friend had it. I put it on cassette. But my God, those two albums are fucking horrendous. Good solos, but not even the top tier solos he did in. I did notice one song. It was, I think, on Quiet Riot 1. No, it was on Quiet Riot 2. The solo was pretty much what he did on SATO. So, I mean, some of the solos were cool, but my God. I mean, fuck, comparing fucking Van Halen to Quiet Riot is like comparing Van Halen to Vangina,
Exactly. There's a reason Jesus killed Randy Rhoads, and being in Quiet Riot is probably the most important one.
And Satan killed Eddie.
Terrible shit. Speaking of terrible shit, oh my God. Did you see this shit? Rudy Sarzo, Brad Gillis, and Tommy Aldridge reunite for cover of the Who, The Real Me, with some motherfucker I never heard of. What's his name? He sings for the Sword, but not the good sword, the bad sword, like the Canadian sword kind of shit.
That's the good sword. Fuck you. I love Sword. From Canada,
okay.
Sword bullshit. The Sword fucking rules.
All right. Well, I'd rather hear the Sword from Texas. I think they're better, but anyway.
You'd rather swallow their sword too.
No, I like good metal other than false metal. But anyway, did you hear this fucking song? Because this shit's terrible.
No, I did not.
Oh, so it's bad.
If it's bad, I might like it.
Yeah, no, I was like, fuck, man, because I wanted it to be good,
The Who, Wasp did a good cover of that song.
Well, here's the thing. This song is so bad, it makes the Wasp cover sound like the Who. That's how bad it is. I
like the Wasp cover. The Who can't be beat. I know people from that timeline will say, no, Wasp did it better because I see it all the time. And that's cool because that's their timeline. To me, the definitive version is the Who. That fucking song opening up that fucking masterpiece of an album. You know what I hate about the vinyl? and they used to do this back in the 70s. It fucking sucks. Quadrophenia is a double album, right?
Yeah.
You take out the album to play it, you put on side one. But if you don't notice, when you flip the album over, you're putting on side four because side two and three are the second vinyl. That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. But anyway, this song sucks.
Oh well.
Uh,
Yeah,
I mean,
I love,
if you listen to the other shit, you know.
it's a shame because all three of them played on "Speak of the Devil," which was phenomenal.
Right. No, I agree. I agree. And this is, I don't know if this is from, I think you guys talked to this guy on your show. Matt Burlow from
Yeah,
fucking,
yeah, we did.
yeah, okay. So he's talking about being a cop and he's saying, hey, we all hate black people, you know?
He didn't say it.
I think that's what he said.
Uh,
I don't know.
I know he didn't say that. He ain't no racist. You're a
Uh,
racist.
yeah, no. Yeah, I'm a racist, dude. I hate fucking Iced Earth fans. Fuck
and,
them.
and the French.
Yeah, and the French.
Yeah, that makes
But yeah, you know, fuck Matt Burlow. I mean, I don't know. Was he good on your show? Was he cool? Was he
yeah,
all right?
it was awesome. He's still a cop too.
Okay, yeah. Well, fuck him and fuck the police.
I told him, I go, hey, where are you a cop at? And he said, some fucking place far from me. I said,
Yeah,
I said that's a shame because if you were down here in South Florida, I would speed on purpose to get your autograph.
fag.
Yeah, total.
Yeah. Oh, I'd speed on purpose because you're so cool, Matt Burlow. Oh, get the fuck
You're
out of
awesome, man. Look at this. Look,
here.
this could be us.
This could be us, but you won't pull me over.
To me while I crank some UFO.
Oh my god. Oh, bunch of horrible shit. Okay. Mike Morrissey, nobody cares about. Glenn Hughes, nobody cares about. Goddamn, bunch of stories. That's the thing that sucks, man. Everybody we love is dead. So, like, all these new stories, nobody cares. Except for figs. Oh, man. What about the dude from Mastodon who died? Oh, I like Mastodon.
I wasn't a fan of Mastodon, but I will say him saying that, oh, I hate heavy metal and I don't want to be associated with it.
Did he say that?
Yes, he did. That didn't
Oh,
bother, that didn't bother me though. It was like, hey, that's his opinion. He plays music I'm not into. I didn't care about that. But when he said Judas Priest wasn't heavy metal, come on. But
oh,
I don't mean talk bad about him. Our friend Will Carroll was good friends with him. So I'm not speaking bad of the guy. I'm just saying his whole thing about hating metal. I love Oasis. Noel Gallagher has said in many interviews, metal sucks. I don't care. I just don't care. You know? And it's so sad.
I didn't know he said that.
It's so sad that he died, you know? I mean, and you know, before he died, I remember reading some things that he was attacking his band that, you know, he just left Mastodon or quit. I don't know.
Well, yeah, no, I knew he was like fighting mad against the band, but if he said all that shit about metal and shit, then fuck him. That's what you get. Eat a dick. You're dead. I don't care.
I don't care if he's into metal or not, you know? I don't care
Yeah,
if I like
no, but say if you're gonna talk shit about fucking Judas Priest and you're gonna talk about shit like this and you're in Mastodon, don't get me wrong, I like Mastodon, but you're gonna talk shit about them, then maybe that's why you're dead. Tough shit. I don't care. That's why people don't like me. I don't give a fuck.
well,
You know,
I feel different.
go fucking suck a dick. I don't care. Fucking suck a master dick. You
Yeah,
know, I don't.
suck a mastodon. Look, I feel bad now. Life is a life, man, and I feel bad. Yes, Mastodon is terrible. I had to do a track by track of Mastodon. The one with the whale on the cover, Leviathan. I think
Oh,
it's.
I like that album. I like that
Oh
album.
my God, that was painful to listen to.
Oh, you didn't like it, huh? Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. You know what I don't. You know what I don't like is fucking. You know, and I saw a post that he's in the hospital and he's dying. But I love. Uh, what's the guy? God damn it! I feel terrible now. The guy from Florida, the guy that does the show with Bill Wang.
What?
Uh,
Tim Breen?
who?
Tim Breen?
Yes, Tim Bream. I love Tim Bream, but he's dying.
No.
And
I hope you're joking, dude.
no. He's got some bad fucking shit. He's in the hospital, fucking not good. I love Tim Bream, but he loves White Lion, and they suck. They're a horrible fucking band.
All right, I'm glad. I'm glad that was a joke.
No. I'm being dead serious. You know, Tim Bream's not. No, Tim Bream's not doing good, and White Lion is a horrible band.
Yeah, but
Uh,
I hope you're
but
lying.
that but you
Well,
hope I'm lying about what?
about him not being good. Dude, just come clean right now and let me know. Is he doing good or not for real?
No. Tim Bream's not doing good health wise. That's truth. That's I'm not joking.
And yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. But Mike Tramp is not doing good sales record wise.
I have
Which
to ask
is even
a question again after the show if that's true. Because you
yeah.
can't play character, can you?
No, nobody buys this guy's shit. He's releasing what do you call all burn in hell single coming from Songs of White Lion Volume 3. Get the fuck out. Fuck you, Mike Tramp. Fucking White Lion sucks. And I hope a speedy recovery for Tim Bream. But other than that, every White Lion fan, I wish you death. You know, because of your ears. I mean, it's fucking
Hey,
White Lion's fucking horrible, dude. That shit's fucking trash.
well, if this is all true, I really do wish Tim Breen a speedy recovery. That's all.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, me too, man.
I want nothing bad to happen to that guy or anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but White Lion sucks cock, dude. That's a horrible fucking band, dude.
I hope you're lying that he's not doing good. I just hope you're lying. I'll find out.
No, I'm not. I'm not
Yeah,
making a joke there.
next story because you're conflicting. You're conflicting. I don't
Okay, no. Tim Bream is sick. I hope he feels better. That's the truth. That's the God's honest truth. He's not doing good. I hope he feels better. And then White Lion sucks. That is also the truth. I fucking hate them. But yeah, I hope Tim Bream's doing better.
Right.
But he's not. Okay, so there you go.
Let's go to the next story. I'll find out later the truth.
All right. So Jack Osborne's he's bitching about all this shit that fucking Roger Waters said about Ozzy. What do you think about that?
I think Roger Waters looked great. You know what else is gonna
Yeah.
happen? I mean, Ozzy's not even cold yet. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, all right, whatever, man. You know, you know the way he started. He goes, Ozzy Osbourne just died. Bless him. He should have stopped right there, right there. No need to bring up idiocy and blah 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 and this and that and the other thing. Mick Jagger just came out and said it was disrespectful. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, really? No, I didn't see that. Really? He did? That's awesome.
Yeah, Mick Jagger. That's all he put. Disrespectful. And
Nice.
yeah, so yeah, fuck him. Ozzy rules. It was
Yeah, no.
it was his birthday the other day, and every post I saw of it's Roger Waters' birthday. You know, everybody was leaving comments that fuck him. Ozzy rules. All I did was put a picture of that classic '80s T-shirt with the moon and the bats, and it just says Ozzy rules. I just kept putting that on all those posts, like Ozzy rules.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then,
I mean,
Somebody made me. Oh my God, this was terrible. I never heard Chaos before. I've never heard that.
Oh, it's a horrible album.
Oh my
Horrible album.
God, dude. Somebody asked me to put what? It was an Ozzy album. I can't, oh, it was Bark at the Moon versus Radio Chaos.
Oh, horrible.
I couldn't believe how bad Radio Chaos was. That shit sounded like dated 80s crap. It was
Oh,
horrible.
oh, it's so bad. And hey, man, I love Roger Waters, but man, he's gonna talk this shit about fucking Ozzy. Like, get the fuck out of here. But all I need to know about fucking Roger Waters is Roger Waters, and thank God this is on our channel. Roger Waters is pro Palestine, so anybody who's pro Palestine can suck a dick straight up.
All right, we all know what you feel about Palestine. Now, I want to know
Yeah.
what you feel about the next story.
Okay. Well, let's see. Slipknot, nobody cares about Slipknot. Nobody cares about fucking Cannibal Corpse. Nobody cares. I mean, it's just terrible shit. Terrible. What'd you think of the New Testament song?
I liked
A
it.
fan?
It was like the best song they've done since fucking.
Yeah. See, I knew you would say that because the song sucks.
Okay, that's weird. That's weird to say that because you're a total fanboy.
Well, I love Testament, but it's like they're just like pushing in this like fucking black metal fucking shit that I can't stand.
I like
It's
that. I like how they fucking get out of the fucking rut. Their little fucking.
nah. To me, they were great. Do Testament. Don't do fucking like, oh, we're this now, we're that. I hate when they do that. Even though I like fucking what is it, Demonic? I love that album. But this one, I'm like, God, it's so much like fucking. Okay, this is what Eric Peterson wants to do, so we're gonna do it. I wish fucking Skolnick would take it by the reins and add a little, other than just all Skolnick does is collect a fucking check. And I wish Skolnick would be like, hey, I'm gonna inject a little passion here and do what I want to do. Because I heard this shit, I'm like, this is straight up Eric Peterson bullshit. And the new drummer is like, dicka, 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 dicka. Fucking black metal fucking bullshit. I'm all about it being heavy, but if you're just gonna do black metal shit, that's not fucking Testament. Be Testament, do Testament, man. Not this dugga 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 dugga. Fuck you, fucking horse shit.
Yeah.
But hey, you like it, so there you go. Let's see what else. Mike Mushnook says new Stain music is in the works, and I'm really excited about that. And I hope Mike Mushnick fucking dies, and so does everybody else in fucking Stained, because that shit's fucking horrible. And I don't give a fuck. This is a Rock and Metal Combat podcast. I can wish death on people.
Hell yeah.
Fuck them.
I won't because I don't feel like I feel like doing it, but you know what? If you want to say it, go the fuck right ahead. I ain't no fucking Karen. I ain't gonna tell you to stop saying shit what you feel. You do,
How about
you do whatever the fuck you want.
How about this? The Smashing Pumpkins, Billy Corgan hosts a Machina Weekend commensurating the 25th anniversary. I say that album sucks and fuck Billy Corgan. Do you have my back? Are we good on that?
Come on, do you even have to ask?
I'm just checking.
Wait,
Yeah.
I got
Fuck Smashing Pumpkins, right up the ass. Worst concert I've ever seen in my life.
I got news. This is a good one.
All right, go ahead.
Billy Corgan. I read this article on him because the headline, I was like, oh, I got to read this. Billy Corgan met Robert Smith of The Cure, right? Robert Smith of The Cure was extremely drunk, Billy Corgan said, and Robert Smith kept telling Billy Corgan, "Come on, let me make out with you." I swear to God that happened.
Whoa.
And by the way, I put the article up on Rock and Metal Combat Podcast, and somebody left a comment. I forgot who it was, who the guy was talking about. He said, "Oh, somebody wrote in a book that Robert Smith did that to him too. That wanted to make out with him too."
Holy shit.
Yeah,
What about it?
yeah, and I got unfriended by somebody that got mad that I said he was anti-hetero, and I don't care if he's anti-hetero.
Ah, fuck that dude from Armored Saint. I don't give a fuck.
I love Rob Hoffer. I don't give a fuck. I love Ace Frehley. I don't give a fuck if they're.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, Ace Frehley is the biggest faggot ever, you know, and you still like him. So what's
No,
people's
I
problem?
still love Ace, man. He's just he's pretty.
Right. No, but I mean, Ace Frehley is a famous homosexual.
And so what? It's good. It's all right.
Who cares? Who cares? You think he sucks dick? His music is even worse. Fucking terrible.
So yeah, I don't care, but some people do care if you call somebody, gay because I guess they're homophobic. I don't know.
Oh, what sad individuals that get so upset that the band they love loves to suck cock, like Ace Frehley
Yeah,
or Oasis,
sad about.
That's terrible.
Actually, let's not talk about that. Let's go on to something else.
All right, let's talk about the album I want to talk about. That man, I've been hooked on this shit, man. I've been ready to do it. And that is Dio's 1994 album, Strange Highways. This is one, man, this one came out and grabbed me by the boo-boo, man. Grabbed me by surprise. I had no fucking idea. Last thing I knew, I'm seeing fucking Black Sabbath with Dio on the Dehumanizer tour, right? I see him, Danzig's opening up. It's a fucking fantastic show. It's all this shit. And then I'm seeing on MTV News that it's all over because, Dio's not going to do the last fucking, opening up for Ozzy and shit. And that's the last thing I hear. And, what a lot of these kids don't seem to understand is back in our day, you didn't have fucking Blabbermouth, you didn't have all this shit. If it wasn't in fucking Hit Parade or fucking Guitar World, or any of this shit, you didn't know about it. So Strange Highways was an album. I walked in the fucking record store like, hey, it's in the new releases section. I had no idea there was a new Dio album. Had no idea who was playing on it. Didn't know anything. I just saw it and I'm like, oh shit, new Dio. I'm going to buy it. Couple weeks later, there's fucking Cross Purposes. I'm like, holy fuck, and I bought that too. There's one album that I really fucking like and another one that sucks straight up fucking dick, We'll find out which is which by the end of this interview, but Ralph, what's your situation with Strange Highways? How'd you find out about it? How'd you get turned on to it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? What's going on?
I don't remember how I found out about it. I probably read it was coming out, and I blindly bought it. Like I bought every Dio album up to that point, and I still all the way till he died. I bought every Dio album. When I played it the first time, I thought this may be the heaviest Dio album ever. I mean, it's heavy, it's dark, it's Dehumanizer Part 2, but even heavier than Dehumanizer. Dehumanizer has songs that's a little more better, I would say. Like you can't beat I'm sorry, that's to me any Dio song after does not match the awesomeness of But there's some great, real heavy songs on this. And I loved it. I loved the first listen. I remember I bought it on CD and I played it like crazy. And he came and he played a little club called the Button South on the Strange Highways tour. I went and there was a mosh pit that broke out during one of the songs on this album that I'll talk about. And they also moshed to Mob Rules he did that night. There was two moshes that night. But fucking amazing. It was an amazing show. Seeing Dio in a club, right there, intimate. I'm all the way up front, of course. And I met him after the show. I had him sign my Strange Highways CD. And I just think it's a phenomenal album. To me, it's the Humanizer Part 2.
All right. Well, I would agree with you on that, on Dehumanizer Part 2. Um, and it's kind of weird. And I love being able to talk about this shit with you because you're one of those, you were there. You knew when this shit happened. When I first came into Dio was with Sacred Heart, Rock and Roll Children. Saw that on MTV. Loved the song. Thought it was awesome. My first Dio album was Sacred Heart. Went back, bought fucking Holy Diver, bought Last in Line, bought what was that? The shitty live EP.
Intermission.
Intermission. But man, when I bought Intermission and when I bought like Sacred Heart, Dio was like huge, And I remember like really like it was yesterday. I remember like when Dream Evil came out. Man, I saw the video for All the Fools Sailed Away. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, sold. First day purchase. I bought that one, but nobody else was with me. It was one of those things where like I'm by myself. It's like I thought it was fucking incredible. I thought it was way better than, Sacred Heart. And then you go after that. And then when Lock Up the Wolves came out, and I'll never forget that, man, because it was like I bought it. It was a couple days before a schoolmate of mine died. And I just bought, I know it sounds terrible, but I bought Slaughter, Stick It Up in You, or whatever the fuck it is, Stick It to You, whatever, and Dio, Lock Up the Wolves. And that's the two I was listening to. And getting home from school and find out my friend died in a car accident. And anytime I listen to Lock Up the Wolves, like even as much as I love that album, I always attribute it to like Andy dying, And my son's middle name is Andrew after my friend Andrew Schultz who died. I love that shit. Good stuff. But then, fucking Dehumanizer comes out. It's a whole nother level. It's not as good as Mob Rules and fucking Heaven and Hell, but it's still really awesome. But goddamn, Dehumanizer was amazing. And I saw that tour, and that all,
Wait, you saw the Strange Highways tour?
No, I wish. I saw the Dehumanizer tour.
Okay, so did I.
Yeah, I saw the Dehumanizer tour. It was Danzig opening up.
I saw. I'll tell you something interesting about that. You probably don't remember because you were drunk, but I've seen Danzig a shitload of times. That was the only time, and they're an opening band. That was the only time I ever saw Danzig do one of my favorite Danzig songs, "Heart of the Devil." I've never seen him do "Heart of the Devil," and I've seen the line a bunch of times. When they opened for Sabbath, they played "Heart of the Devil." That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I can't remember what they played, and I think by the time I saw them, at the Chicago show, I think Chuck Biscuits might have been gone already. It might have been like the beginning of the God, what's the other dude's name? Really fucking awesome drummer though, Joey Castillo. I can't remember if it was Chuck or Joey Castillo, but oh my God, what an amazing show!
Oh yeah.
It was it was great. It was great. Love the Dehumanizer era. But then I remember, like, okay, so I'm watching MTV and they're announcing like all this shit, like, this lineup's blowing up, it's all done. And for people who don't remember, or weren't there back in the day, there was no like blabbermouth. There was none of this shit. I remember walking into the record store, seeing Dio Strange Highways. I had no idea. I had no idea that this shit was coming out. Nothing. It was just like, hey, there it was. But I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm going home with that. And a couple weeks later, I was the same way with Cross Purposes. Like, whoa, what the fuck is this? Who's singing? I don't care, but it says Black Sabbath. I'm buying it. But I mean, Strange Highways is a fucking classic, and Cross Purposes is fucking gutter trash. It's terrible shit. It really is. But hearing this, I was like, wow, it's so good. But there was no promotion. There was no video. There was no. And again, for people who weren't there and didn't understand, it was a big deal if an album came out in '94 and there's like no video and there's no nothing. I bought it, but who else was buying this shit besides me in my hometown? Not a lot of people. But I love this shit. It's the Humanizer Part 2. And in some ways, I like this even more than Dehumanizer, which sounds crazy, but I don't know. There's some really strong shit on this record. What do you think, Ralph? And how did you find this? And what did you think of this overall?
I already called you.
Okay, bye.
All right. Take the first song.
All right. The first song. Jesus, Mary, and the Holy Ghost. Holy fuck. What a great song. What a great song and what a great opener. I was very disappointed that Dio didn't continue with, God damn it, what's his name?
Tracy.
Rowan Robertson.
Yeah.
Because to that point, Rowan Robertson was my second favorite Dio guitar player. I would totally take him over fucking Greg Goldie. Even though I love Dream Evil, I thought Rowan Robinson was amazing. And then you got Tracy G, who, man, in hindsight, I love Tracy G on this album. I hate him on the next album. But on this one, I think he does fucking phenomenal. But what a great opener. I love it. And this is one of those, like, if you were into fucking Dehumanizer and all that shit, it makes perfect sense. I can see why he went with this guy over Rowan Robertson. Again, not really the decision I would make, but I could see, like, hey, this is, things are going grunge, things are going different, blah, blah, blah. Vinny Appice played, Vinny Appice and Jimmy Bain played with this guy in another band, so I can see why they went with him. But man, it works on this song. I love it. What do you think of the opener, Jesus, Mary, and the Holy Ghost?
It's my favorite song off the album. It reminds me of 21st Century Schizoid Man. This song. It's really pissed off, and like the Dehumanizer. These songs are not about follow your dreams and rainbows and this and that. It became dark, and there is a classic, the greatest Dio interview that I had as a bootlegger way back in the day. It was in the tour bus during Strange Highways.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I, dude, somebody took it from me and posted somewhere else where mine got banned. So it's got millions of views now. I was the first one to put it up. Anyway, um, where was I going? Oh yeah, the song. He even said in the interview. I mean, I used to say follow your dreams and go to college, and now it's like fuck that. There's nothing. There's no opportunities no more. He was dark at this time. He was pissed. See, with the humanizer, he was kind of forced not to say
Right.
rainbows and follow your dreams from Tony and Geezer. They actually told him, I don't want the word rainbow in any of the songs. And so,
Right.
but after the humanizer and after, the way he saw it, and I guess it does make sense, he was fucked over by Sabbath, you know?
Oh
Because
yeah.
he even said, look, man, I thought we were a team, and you're just going to do this shit because you thought you were going to reunite with Ozzy, where it ended up not happening. He said in that interview, because at that time when they did the reunion, Ozzy went off to do osmosis. So,
Yeah. But I mean, we were there. There was talk that it was going to be like Black Sabbath again, and it didn't pan out.
yeah, yeah, that's true. But he was very, very pissed off, man, and it shows in this song and this album, really. I mean, lyrically, it gets even darker. But this, I guess, it's about, and that's another thing. He does do it on this album, but not on many songs. Dio is known for painting pictures with words. He's really good at that. Like, ride the tiger, all that shit. He fucking, he just says these clever little things that make you paint a picture of what you interpret it. Where on this album, like this song to me kind of sounds like straight up how religion, is corrupt. That's what I get out of the lyrics on this. How religion is bullshit. Blah blah. He's pissed off at religion. Kind of like how you get pissed off at religion. That's how Dio was feeling at the time. I love it.
Right.
Next is Firehead, mid-pace heaviness, man. And again, like what I was saying earlier, like the lyrics of this song, it's pissed. It sounds like a guy that just left Black Sabbath on bad terms. It's real heavy too, and it's grinding. I love Firehead. What do you think?
Let me see here. Look at my lyrics here. I love this fucking song, by the way. Tracy G kills on this. I love it. It's different, but it works. And that's funny because I'm like, I think Tracy G is awesome on this record, but the next record I think is one of the, I think it is the worst Dio album ever is Angry Machines. But on this it works, dude. I love Firehead. Great track. Then I'll take it in the next one. The title track to this one, Strange Highways. This is more like Sabbath than Dio. I think this one works great. It's an amazing title track. I think it's one of those where I feel like the title tracks on Sacred Heart and Lock Up the Wolves were kind of forced kind of thing. Where the title track on this one, I think it totally fits. And definitely very Sabbath, man. I could totally see this being a great track on Dehumanizer and like one of the like better tracks. Like I could see taking, leaving this on Dehumanizer and taking something else off of it. I love Strange Highways. What do you think, Ralph?
This is the song that sounds like this is the only song on the album really that sounds like it could have fit perfectly on Dehumanizer. I take Time Machine out. I hate that thing.
I
Um,
love it.
I hate it. And uh, I love it. I love the song. It's heavy, angry, but it's also sad. It has this sad element to it. It's fucking epic, man. All right, next is Hollywood Black. Uh, this song was demoed for Black Sabbath on the Dehumanizer, but Dio changed the lyrics, and again, it's pissed off, it's dark. This one again. It's not him painting picture with words. To me, it kind of sounds like he's talking about Hollywood posers or just posers in general. You know, that's what I get out of those lyrics. It's not one of those where I make up my mind what it means. But Hollywood Black, awesome tune, man.
All right, Hollywood Black. Yeah, I put the same thing. Originally written for Dehumanizer. I dig it. I love it. Lyrically, I don't know. It doesn't reach me as much as the other shit, but I still dig it. I mean, I love the vibe of the song. I love all this shit, but it's like not what I want to hear lyrically from Dio. But I get what he's saying about, bitching about Hollywood, but not really what I want from Dio. But I love the track. Next one is Evolution. Holy shit. Another slammer. I mean, this track, everything about this album makes Cross Purposes sound like fucking Forbidden. Fucking, this is so much better than Cross Purposes. I mean, that shit was fucking terrible. Where this shit is fucking phenomenal. This is like a great follow-up, to Dehumanizer. I love Evolution. I think it's a great track. What do you think, Ralph?
It's my second favorite. And again, lyrically, it's corruption and religion. That's what I get out of it. You know? The second slab of him attacking religion. And it's fucking phenomenal. My second favorite on here, Heavy Ball. What's the next one?
Pain. Take the next one. Pain.
Wow, this is total heavy metal, heavy fucking metal. By the way. This song here is, with a lot of other songs on this album, it's Dio taking heavy metal to another place. It's heavy, it's metal, but it's not the heavy metal from Dream Evil, Sacred Heart, Last in Line, and Holy Diver. It's a little more modern, but not modern of that era, which was, what was metal back then? Fucking Bush? I don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just fucking, it's amazing. I love Pain, killer tune. But you know what? Spoiler. I love every song on this fucking album.
Wow, you like every song. Okay. All right. I love Pain. To me, like, fuck yeah, dude. It's metal as shit. It's Dio. It still has that Dio sound, but it is like next level shit. It's like Dio after fucking Dehumanizer, because that was a big thing. I mean, as much as I loved Lock Up the Wolves, after Dehumanizer, he went on a whole different plane. Sometimes for better, a lot of times for worse, but this is one where I think, like, oh, definitely for better. Pain is a kick-ass track, man. Kick-ass track. I love it. I'll take the next one, which is One Foot in the Grave. Love it, man. Love it. Sometimes, what did I put it for this? Oh, this is the one I forgot to put notes for. But I love this fucking track. It's a filler track. It's a filler track, but it's killer filler, man. It's not like bad shit. Like on a lesser album, this would have been like a higher track. But on this one, it's kind of like towards the end. But you put this on fucking Sacred Heart, or fucking Lock Up the Wolves, it'd be a standout. But here it's filler, but I still love it. What do you think?
The heaviness continues. It's a heavy track, and this one is classic Dio painting pictures with words type lyrics. This one, you have to make up your own mind what he's trying to say. Dio lyrics always intrigue me because they're so. A lot of their lyrics is so contradicting. Like he'll talk about dark and light and the line, uh, the photograph just torn in half, shit like that. Clever wording, and I hear it on this song. The next one is "Give Her the Gun," right?
Yes.
Yeah, this one is kind of like Janie's Got a Gun, but good. Um, One of my least wouldn't be my least favorite. I do like it. Don't get it twisted. Let's cut the deck and shit the bed. This fucking song is awesome. I would only put one song under it, but yeah, I'd put all the other songs above it. But I dig this song. What do you think?
Would be my least favorite. Um, I'm real sick of songs at this time. They're all about like fucking like daddy fucking little girl kind of shit. And it's funny because nowadays, if you look at the news, it's all like fucking like the chick teachers fucking the other kids, And then I'm like, quit crying about it, you fucker. You just fucked a milf. Don't be a bitch. Like, and like, get the fuck out, you lucky fuck. And half of these teachers are fucking smoking hot.
Half. I've never seen one that wasn't hot. Every time
I
they
know.
every time they get one, and I see a picture, I'm like, damn, that
I know.
picture's hot.
Right. But back then, everybody's bitching about like the dudes fucking, the underage chicks, which I think is fucked up. I mean, personally, me, I'm not into younger chicks. I know you are. Well, you used to be, but you're in a great committed relationship now.
I wasn't into younger chicks before. I just was attracted to one, started seeing one. The girl before that was my age. The Guns N' Roses girl was my age, and every girl before that, maybe 10 years younger here and there. But yeah, there was one that was extremely young, but of age, in her 20s. And
I like the one rainbow chick that you fucked over the fucking edge, while you were doing the show. That one was pretty hot.
This show?
Remember that one?
No.
Who was the chick that like you fucked while you were doing the live show?
Oh yeah, I that was my radio show.
Yeah. I like that one.
I didn't fuck her on the radio show. I throat fucked her. I had her going. I got that episode. I still have that episode.
That's not supposed to happen.
That girl. I still I still talk to her here and there, but I'll tell you what the latest thing with her. I talked to her maybe 2 months ago. Her boyfriend cheated on her with a guy.
And that's what kind of fucked up world do we live in where that kind of shit happens?
Oh, it gets even more fucked up. She didn't dump him.
All right. Yeah. Next story. That's the problem with all you young people, and that's why you all deserve a cock in your ass and Sammy Hagar in your ears.
Hey. What we were talking about earlier about the hot teachers. Come on. You got to give the kids slack. At least they don't go for the teacher that looked like the cafeteria lady.
Yeah. No, I'll give them that. But anyway, yeah, this song, it's my least favorite. And mainly it's just one of those like I just don't give a fuck about the like like can't find a better man or can't find a better stepdaughter or dad. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck. I'd rather hear a song about the kid who fucked the hot teacher. The guy who fucked the hot teacher. I don't know. Not my favorite. Definitely my least favorite fucking song. Um, but then you go in the next song. Here's to you. Which is a song like normally I'd be like, that's it, it's.
Wait. Blood from a Stone is the next track.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, Blood of Stone. Okay, here we go. Number 9. Killer Filler. Better than most, the singles on some of the other shit. I love Blood from a Stone. It's fucking killer fucking Dio, man. I dig it. It's again, not like, the strongest song on the album, but definitely not the weakest either. It's 1,000 times better than fucking Give Her the Gun. I love Blood from a Stone. What do you think?
Well, I just can't say it's weak. It's an amazing fucking song. And
Right.
that shows you how amazing the sound is because this is my least favorite. But
Oh wow.
it's still amazing. I put all the songs above it, but I still love this song. I still
Wow. Okay. Right on. Right on.
All right. Then we got Here's to You. Musically, this is the most 80s sounding Dio track.
Yes.
This is the song they played live and caused a pit along with Mob Rules. That's a special thing about those years. What year was this? 94?
94.
Dude,
Yep.
it was a club, right? Packed.
Yeah.
Packed. It was packed. I ain't saying it was empty, but still, an artist that was headlining arenas right before this, playing a packed club, and every fucker in that goddamn club knew all the new shit, knew everything. We all lived. We all didn't give up on the metal, man. I don't think it was a sold out club show. I could be wrong. It was packed, but there was room to mosh. That was for sure. But Here's to You, and it was the last song he played that night. He ended the show with this song.
Yep.
It was great. Love it.
All right. I'm a big fan of Here's to You too, which normally would be like one of those like, really? I mean, it almost sounds like a beer commercial lyrically, but there's something about it. Like, I like this. And this was, as Ralph pointed out, this was the closer on this tour. This was the last one he did. But there's something about it that is just so like rock and roll and like fucking and for people like me, like just regular fucking metal fans, regular rock and roll fans, there's something here that like that little extra like fucking and it was like a neat little bridge between like the Dungeons and Dragons Dio and the shit he would talk about on this album that was much more like personal and current and stuff like that. Love this track. Big fan of this one. But then we're going to go in the last one, which is my favorite track on the fucking album. I think this is one of the most underrated fucking Dio album songs of all time, man. Bring Down the Rain. I think it's easy to forget because it's a long album. It's the last song. It's Dio in 1994. There's been so many great songs that have come before this, but holy shit, Bring Down the Rain. The way he fucking sings this shit, one of the best ever, man. There's so many like shit that people would say is stereotypical Dio or like this is the best era Dio. I don't know. Bring Down the Rain, I think, is definitely in the top 5 I mean, I love this fucking song, and what a way to end the album. And I've always talked about this, the song that leaves you wanting more, that makes you want to start the album over, and just listen to this song, for doing the review and everything. Um, because I listened to it multiple times, and then I'll do the listen to, and then I'll do, after the listen, where I do the notes and everything. I restarted this song 4 fucking times just to hear it over and over. I love Bring Down the Rain. Fucking amazing. In my opinion, very underrated, amazing Dio song. What do you think, Ralph?
Well, Jesus, Mary, and the Holy Ghost, Evolution, and Bring Down the Rain are the three best damn songs on the album.
Nice.
That song, yes, what a closer. I mean, this is an amazing. I mean, there's albums that are good bookends, but they have
Right.
some in between. Now, this is a strong album with two killer bookends. I mean, Evolution and Bring Down the Rain they're equal to me, and so is Jesus. This is and another, and what I love about this song, it's so heavy and shit, and the way his sound he delivers it, but he also does the painting picture with words again in the
Oh
lyrics,
yeah.
and you can make up your own mind what it means. Fucking great song, man. This is a great underrated. Oh, definitely the most underrated Dio album. That nobody can argue. I mean, you'll waste your time telling me anything more underrated than this. This is the shit. And I would put it as my third favorite after the first two. It's very close with Lock Up the Wolves, I ain't gonna lie. And I love Dream Evil. Fucking Sacred Heart, These Nuts. That's a terrible album. That's
Yeah.
a Dio album to me. That was by far. Rock and Roll Children, Jesus Christ.
Ah, I love that song.
That
But
was Dio's stab at commercialism, and it sucked.
oh no, I love that song, but I mean I know what you mean about that fucking record. But I mean to me it's like, man, fucking Holy Diver, Last in Line, Dream Evil, and this album. I'm like, fuck. But I love, it's funny. I went on this Dio like deep dive that led me on a fucking Deep Purple deep dive and all this shit. As much as I love half of Lock Up the Wolves, like the other half of it sucks really hard. But this one, man, is really solid, and it sucks because the next album with the same lineup is fucking horrible. I think the worst Dio album is fucking Angry Machines, man. That shit. I'll take fucking Magica over fucking Angry Machines. That shit's fucking horrible. But this one, and with that ending with Bring Down the Rain, holy fuck. So good. So good. But it didn't do very well. This was the last album released, on a major label by Dio. And again, had no idea this was coming out. I walked in the fucking record store. There was a new Dio album, and I bought it. Case closed. All there was to it. But there was no video. I mean, I don't remember seeing. Ralph, do you remember seeing a video for any song off this album?
No, but maybe like 10 years ago, they released a live show from this tour at Hammersmith Odeon. That's really
Oh
good.
well, that's coming up later. That's coming up later. But yeah, there was no video. There was nothing like that. But what a fucking amazing album! And I'm so glad this is one of the ones I threw at Ralph. I was like, hey, let's do this one, and he was gracious enough to say, yes, my bitch, we will do this one. And I'm like, awesome. Love it. Love it. Well, now it's time to go into pick of the week. Ralph, do you have a pick of the week?
Well, you know, I just picked something random.
Right. What you got? To the left.
Right here?
Right
Or
there. Right there. That one. That one.
up or down?
Up.
Up. All right. I just heard this the other day. I can see it already. This band is not as good as Cheap Trick, but this is an album I didn't like from Oasis when it first came out, and I listened to this like I don't know a month or no a week ago, a couple weeks ago. It's really good. I never really caught on to it back then, but it's called "Don't Believe the Truth."
Yeah, that's a fag album.
Yeah, but all right, I'll show you some that's not faggy that you just mentioned. Deep Purple going into a deep dive of Deep Purple.
Yes.
I bought
Yes.
I bought this. This is the 50th anniversary of Made in Japan.
Nice. Oh, did you get the deluxe?
Yeah, this is a deluxe with
Oh, nice.
it has it has all the shows, you know, because they recorded it in the span of 3 or 4 shows in Japan.
Right.
This one has, and man, there's parts of it that like Child in Time. It's like
Yeah.
minutes, then you listen to it on the other one, it's like 10 minutes. You know, some songs are way shorter than others. It's total vibe shit. And the clencher on it, it does bring the Blu-ray of the show.
Yes.
And I
And you
now
can hear the multiple mixes too.
and I now own surround sound in my house. So
Nice.
playing that shit on surround sound was other level shit. Uh yeah, so fuck Oasis, Deep Purple all the way.
Fuck yeah, I agree with that, man. Fucking A. Um, all right, well, my pick of the week is something Ralph talked about, which was released way long after it was recorded, is Dio live in London, Hammersmith Odeon, 1993 on this tour. Really fucking good. Um, you know, if I had to rank, you know, all of the different Dio guitar players, of course I would put Tracy G last. But oh man, what he did on this album, on fucking Sacred or Secret Highways, and on this live album, phenomenal. Yeah, he does the classics a little bit differently, um, but it's a really good live album. A great set list, really good song selection on this. If you're a Dio fan, it really mixes like you know the Dio, the Rainbow, the fucking Sabbath shit. Really great. Um, Big fan of this one, man. Are you a fan of the live in London, Ralph?
Yeah, man. You know, you inspired me because I'm gonna watch it after I'm done editing this show. I'm gonna go watch it on my big 70 fucking 9-inch 4K plasma TV with surround sound. I got that shit on Blu-ray. I'm gonna pop it in, man.
Dude, I'm so glad you got the TV. For those who don't know, I told Ralph, he goes, hey, I'm getting ready to buy a TV. And I told him to buy the one that I got, and he did. And I'm so glad he's so happy with it. You know, that's
I,
awesome.
I'm happy I know a fucking TV nerd. You know,
Yeah, it is a good one. It is
yeah,
a good one.
God, dude. I mean, the fucking quality of the shit. I've been buying 4Ks up the wazoo, but I will say some 4Ks, like Death Wish, is not better than the Blu-ray. And I kind of felt ripped off on that one. But still,
Yeah,
I've been fine. I bought Jaws, of course, The Shining, Exorcist, The Thing, um, the fucking Doctor Sleep. You know,
yeah, I know. I've been waiting to like. I know you're going through some shit. I'm like waiting for your birthday, and I'm like, I want to see like what you've bought already, so I can already like tell you what to buy for you and shit. Because I'm going through the same shit because I have a 4K um, laser projector. So I've been watching a lot of shit in 3D, like modern 3D, not the red and blue shit that we grew up with, but like the DLP like 3D, and it's been blowing my fucking mind. Like the shit I've been watching, I'm like, oh god, this shit's so, and I'm watching it like on a fucking 130-inch screen TV. Shit's nice, man. I love it. But I'm waiting to see like what you got, and I want to get you like a really good 4K.
Right
But
on.
fuck all that shit. What we're talking about is Ronnie James Dio, and that shit's awesome. I wish I had that shit on 4K. But you can get the Ronnie James Dio, the whatchamacallit.
Dreamers never die.
Yeah. That one you can get on 4K.
I have. What a bummer! I have it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, no, they have that on 4K now, and I want to get that, man, because it's a great story.
A fantastic documentary, and I highly recommend The Extras, where
Yeah,
where Dio and Simon Wright were fixing stuff around the house. That should have made the movie. That part was hilarious.
yeah. See, I didn't see all that shit because I just saw like I downloaded it. I didn't see like
Watch The
the
Extras.
extras and shit.
That part where Simon Wright, and I saw that movie in the theater. It was at Select Theater, and when I saw it,
Yeah,
they showed The Extras because I stayed, and yeah, that shit's hilarious. All the extras are really good. Highly recommend. It should have made the movie, man. But I love it. That's another one I should sit down and watch.
awesome. Well, I need to check that out. Well, now it's time to go into fan of the week, and fan of the week is somebody we need to get back on this show pretty soon, and that is Jeff Beers.
Oh yeah, I love that guy.
That crazy motherfucker. We got to get him on here. I don't know what we would pick to get him on here, but
Something that he would like,
I don't.
He likes
Well, that's what I.
he likes a lot of hair metal, don't he?
Yeah, I know. Well, that's the thing. We could pick like a funny fucking album and have him on here. I think it'd be great. But what a great fan of the show. And he's got his own show now.
He does.
Yeah, it's like the Jeff Beers like queer fucking
Oh,
power hour
I
kind
gotta,
of shit.
I gotta subscribe to that. That dude's wacky. He's awesome.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely better than fucking whatever Mark does.
No comment.
Just saying.
No comment.
Just saying. Just saying.
Mark just got mad at me for saying no comment.
All right. Well, that is our show today, man. I'm so glad to be recording. It sucks that we had such a long pause between the last episode, but
I haven't discussed what I'm doing next Sunday. That's very exciting.
so we're not recording next Sunday. Okay.
I told you earlier in the show, but you forgot. I said I wanted to mention it on the show.
Yeah.
Next day, I'm going to a free show. It's actually free in a club on South Beach, and it's United Forces, the Billy Milano tribute to SOD.
Oh, okay.
With Ryan on guitar, Josh on bass from Thrasher Die.
Oh, wow.
Drummer, yeah. They're touring. Well, they just announced like 4 Florida dates. So they're playing this place called Kill Your Idols, which I actually played it. I actually played there. It's a tiny little place that I actually saw Slayer there. Slayer played not for the public. They played one of those premiere shows for the punk album. What was it? Undisputed Attitude?
Yeah.
Where
I'm going to go see DRI in a couple in October.
Right on. So yeah, I'm excited. I go and see Billy Milano with my buddies up there doing SOD songs, celebrating the 40th anniversary of Speak English or Die.
Nice.
So that's what I'm doing next Sunday. if you're available Saturday, I can probably do it. I'll let you know if you can do Saturday.
All right. Well, we might do next Saturday.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
maybe there will be an episode next week. It's up to Ian, because I can't do next Sunday.
All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, come back next time to the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast.
Magma Gum!
Look out!